Hi everybody, so I'm back with another book club video, and I just finished this book yesterday. I read it the same day that I read Delirium, which I still have. So yeah, I read it. Not the best book, I'm gonna say that right now. It's like totally predictable. I predicted it from literally reading the inside caption, because it was that predictable, but it was still good. It's an interesting read. If you're looking for like a beach read, this is definitely a book that you'd want. And honestly, I probably am going to give it away, but it's so predictable. So the novel is called We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han, something like that. And it is simply about a girl named Isabella, or Belly for short. They always call her Belly, which is kind of weird. And she is basically, she has this boyfriend named Jeremiah, and they both go to the same school together, and she's a freshman, he's like a sophomore. I don't know how that works. So they're in college, exactly, and they've been dating for 2 or 3 years, and their families have like grown up with each other, so they've like basically known each other forever. And as it turns out, she had a relationship with his brother named Conrad, for like half a year, 6 months, and around there, and apparently she still has feelings for him. And so her and Jeremiah get into a fight because he slept with another girl while they are kind of broken up, and she's like, "Ah, you slept with another girl, blah blah blah." You know how girls like that react, especially in novels. I find they react over the top sometimes. And so she gets mad at him, and when they kind of get back together, instead of just normally getting back together, he proposes, and she's 19 and he's like 19, 20, in and around there. And so their parents are totally against it. And they're like, "No, you can't get married. You're too young. Wait a couple years. If you guys really love each other, you can wait. Wait until you're done not high school, college, and then you'll be fine." So essentially, they're like, "No, we're getting married. It's August. You either can choose to embrace it or not come." And so there's that huge drama, and you kind of get to see in some of the chapters Conrad's point of view, other than the main girl Belly. And he still has feelings for her, and she kind of has feelings for him, but she's marrying his brother. And so, what do you think is going to happen? They end up together in the end. He kind of stops the wedding, and they all get really mad, and there's like this kind of like another conflict where Jeremiah and Conrad's mom passed away a few years beforehand, and their family was kind of rich, and Belly's family is not, but they're all like best friends. And so her name is Susanna, that's the mother that died. And they all get together to like celebrate her death. She had like a garden kind of named after her at like the women's shelter, and they had like a big ceremony, and that's where they told the entire family, like afterwards when they went out for lunch. And the one part that I really liked was that she wrote each of them letters for when they get married, and Belly didn't read hers, but she read it later on when she did get married, so she kind of knew that she wasn't going to get married, I guess. And then Jeremiah read his, but actually it was labeled wrong, and it was Conrad's, and so when he first read it, he started bawling his eyes out, and because there was like a conflict between him and Belly, because Conrad told her that he still loved her, and then Jeremiah got really upset. And so, yeah, they broke up, and Conrad and Belly get married in the end. And she does wait a couple years, so she goes back to school, does that thing, finishes, graduates, and now they're together. So that was this book. Interesting, definitely more of a beach read. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I guess the next couple of books, since I do have a lot of time, I'm going to Montreal tomorrow. I'm super excited. This video will be up while I'm in Montreal. I think I'm gonna have a friend upload this for me. She's awesome. I love her. And so, well, at least post it. And then, so the next 2 books that I'm going to be reading, actually it's 4, but I only have these 2 right now. My sister has the other 2 in her room, and I don't think she'd let me grab them. But it's called The Daughters by Joanna Philbin. And if you didn't know, that's Regis Philbin's daughter, so this is what it looks like. Maybe, hopefully there isn't too much of a glare. But it looks like, this is the first one, and then this is the second one, The Daughters Break the Rule. So yeah. It's really cool. And she has like 2 others. They're like, see how these ones are like green and orange? She has like a pink and a purple one. So I'm going to try to read this series before August 9th, because that's when the library books are due back. The other 2 are library books. These 2 I own. I got them at that big sale where I get all my books. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Happy reading. Goodbye.